In today's episode, I'm giving my thoughts on this Gents classic from Mont Blanc. This is Mont Blanc Legend, and to find out what I think of this one, stay tuned to Mags Frags. Yes, hello again everybody and welcome to another episode of Mags Frags. I'm Paul and this is day 45 of my Fragrance 365 project where I talk about a different fragrance every day for a whole year. Well, as always, if you enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. So today's scent of the day is Mont Blanc Legend, and this was first launched back in 2011. It's an aromatic fougere fragrance and it shares a fairly close similarity to Percival from Parfums de Marly. But let's kick things off and take a look at the notes in this one and let's see what it's all about. Okay, so the top notes in this one are lavender, pineapple, bergamot and lemon verbena. In the mid we've got red apple, dried fruit, oak moss, geranium, coumarin and rose. And in the base we've got tonka bean and sandalwood. Okay, so what I get from this fragrance is a lively fruity floral with a mass appealing, clean and likeable scent character that has kind of a nostalgic throwback to the early 90s vibe about it. It projects a loud, in-your-face masculine aroma that commands attention. This is for your ultra-confident guy that walks into a room and demands everyone sit up and take notice. This is what I would imagine someone like Simon Cowell to smell like. I don't know why, but it's just got that button-down white shirt, hairy chest thing about it. It's a fragrance that women would have found extremely sexy in the 80s and 90s, but now it comes across a bit too full-on and aggressive. I can really pick up on the lavender and there's also some earthy woodiness in there from the oak moss and the sandalwood. It's all sweetened up by the dried fruits and the tonka bean. It's in the same ballpark as many other fragrances such as Dior Sauvage, Chanel Platinum Egoiste and Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce. But to me, it's most probably comparable with Percival from Parfums de Marly. However, I have tested them side by side, and although they share a similarity in overall character, the Percival comes across much more smooth and better blended, and it also performs way better than this one. Yeah, it comes in this black glass bottle with the silver metal detailing and it's in the shape of a hip flask. We have the Mont Blanc 6-pointed star emblem on the front of the bottle and also on top of the cap. And then we have the name of the house stamped into the side of this click-on cap. It's actually metal, but it's got a bit of plastic on the inside there. The bottle itself feels really premium. The bottle's got a fair bit of weight to it and I think it still looks really stylish coming up to its 10th anniversary. This for me is a nighttime going out fragrance. I wouldn't wear this as an office scent because you'll smell like you've just stumbled in from a nightclub. It would also be a great date night scent if it's one that your partner enjoys. Many people would probably class this as a versatile spring and summer fragrance, which I can actually agree with, but I personally wouldn't reach for this during the daytime. I would say that at the time when this first came out, it would have probably appealed to a lot of younger guys, but now I would say that it's probably more suited to men in their 30s and upwards. Yeah, to be brutally honest, the performance on this one is pretty poor. It projects really strongly for the first hour and then it seems to just vanish into thin air. All I seem to be able to pick up on after the first hour is like a faint woodiness. It does perform slightly better when you go heavy on the trigger and you apply it to your clothes or fabric, but even then you struggle to get 3 or 4 hours out of it. I don't think I go nose blind to it. I don't get any kind of wafts. The first hour makes you feel as though it's going to be really strong and like a bit of a beast, but then it just, like I say, just fades away and then just dies into nothing. So the performance on this one is probably a 5 or 6 out of 10. Yeah, I feel like I've given this one a really hard time, and I didn't set out with that intention. It does smell very, very nice, but it does have a retro feel to it, and the performance is very weak. But putting things into perspective, if you're on a budget, then this is now priced at around £30 for a 100ml bottle like this one. So at that price, you can afford to give yourself a few extra sprays. And I would personally save up a bit longer and go for something like maybe Dior Sauvage over this one, because it smells more contemporary and it performs way better than this one. Yeah, so once again, that's about it for today's Scent of the Day. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about one that fills me full of happiness. So you probably guessed what it is just by me saying that. So don't forget to tune in for that one. As always, if you found this video useful, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And also, it's really great to hear all your thoughts and your conversation about these fragrances. So keep your comments coming down in the comments section. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, keep smelling fresh, and goodbye for now.